I think it was really easy to nominate Dave for the Lifetime Achievement Award. I had the pleasure of working with Dave for many years and in the AHF board, and I was just always so impressed by his capacity to give to others, his commitment to the industry, and what he was able to accomplish in a number of his roles. And he's selfless in his ability to give back to others.
Having won the Lifetime Achievement Award is such an honor, and I've been fortunate to have such an outstanding career in healthcare food service in particular. This award, though, is really more about the teams that I've had the privilege to lead and the staff that have been able to do the day-to-day work and really deliver results to our organizations. It's really reflective on the membership who have volunteered in the committees, the volunteer leaders who have been on the board and have put their time and effort into that. And so, my goal in being an AHF leader was really just trying to make things a little bit better than when I originally got in. And I think we succeeded at that.
My favorite memories about Dave is when he first came on board to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. He had that, I felt that passion, that sense of drive, and that sense of urgency to help our department to become what it needs to be.
Dave is he's such a wonderful person. He is such a giving volunteer, so well respected, and he knows a million people. So I've absolutely loved that experience. He, as I said, he's just a tremendous volunteer who he just gives of himself over and over and over. He's pretty amazing. He's always thinking about what can he do to make things better. And that was one of the things that he and I would always chat about is, let's make sure that we leave AHF better than if we got it in good condition. Let's leave it better than we found it. So, yeah, and I think he did that.
He's a great listener that ends up helping me kind of come to a conclusion I may have already known, but I couldn't see. So it's been fun that his experience that he brought to our team has been extremely helpful as we've rebuilt our team.
Let me try to describe who Dave Reeves is. Dave is a compassionate guy, a lot of energy, very conscientious, always willing to lend a hand, to help someone out. He's a great resource. He's a wealth of knowledge and is always willing to help others. And he gives of himself to anyone that asks for his assistance. He's just a top-notch person.
So who is Dave Reeves? I feel like I've had a lot of time to figure that out as we've worked together very closely over a number of years. What I really learned is he's a very people-focused leader and person. He has the ability to put others' needs ahead of his own all the time. He's very welcoming of others, and he includes others easily in conversations or in events. He's also very, very analytical. And so he's a numbers guy and wants to make sure it all makes sense. And so much so that he went back to school and got an MBA so that he could figure out how to tell his own story better in the organizations where he works. And I think he's always looking, that would be a good example of trying to make himself better so that he can be a better leader for others.
So serving in AHF leadership has been just a tremendous